Hello everyone, my name is Vinícius Freitas, I'm 16 and I live in Recife, in the northeast of Brazil. I'm here to convince you, once and for all, that nothing is impossible. Now, you might be wondering, what is the incredible story of success of this guy? Has he invented a product that will change the world? Or has he moved to a poor village to give his life for those who need the most? Or has he won a consecrated award? Unfortunately, I must confess that I have not. Until now. Even though I'm only an ordinary boy, I faithfully believe that everything is possible, and I simply love to imagine that I'm capable of doing anything. That's why I'm very confident that I will convince you too that there are no limits for your dreams if you have passion and determination. Therefore, I want to prove to you that nothing is impossible. First, I would like to tell you a little story about the most successful invention that has ever been created: human life. 3.5 billion years ago, Earth looked like hell. Torrential rains, subsequent lightning, volcanic activity, and ultraviolet radiation. It was at these settings that life began. Unorganic molecules suffered from the external activities that were taking place on Earth's surface and passed through mutation processes until they turned out to be organic molecules, today called amino acids. Thereafter, they formed proteins, which evolved to coagulates, and then to the first living things, the primitive cells, which are responsible for every type of life in the planet, including ours. Essentially, it means that you are the result of billions of years of evolution and development, and you only needed to born to inherit a body with such complex systems and capacities. Can you even realize how improbable life is? Our existence is one of the most impossible things that could ever have happened. But here we are. Now, think with me. If you are the impossible, who can tell you what you can or cannot do? According to one of the greatest philosophers in the history of humanity, René Descartes, we cannot trust in our senses, such as touch and vision, because we can be easily deceived by our own minds. Consequently, it means that we do not have the power to affirm that something is impossible, because we cannot know the truth about anything. Now, if all what we know might be just an illusion, who can say what is real and what is unreal, what is possible or impossible? Now, leaving the world of ideas behind, we can prove this thesis, bringing into real people's lives by analyzing great stories of Olympics and Paralympics athletes. Cesar Cielo, for example, exceeded the limit of the possible when he swam 50 meters in less than 21 seconds. Or Usain Bolt, who ran 100 meters in less than 10 seconds. But can you imagine the courage of someone who had lost the movements of his legs in an accident and was the first world champion in paracano? That is Fernando Fernandes, the peer in the Brazilian team. But do you know what all these athletes have in common? It's not only the success, but mainly the respect for the sport and for each of the competitors, besides the pursuit of excellency in every movement. Now that we have agreed that everything is possible, I want to ask you a question. What are the biggest dreams of your life? Those that you want with all your soul? Personally, my biggest aspiration at the moment is to stay in one of the best universities of the world in order to prepare myself to make a difference in making the world a better place. I established this goal when I was 14, and since then I have been trying to make my life meaningful to myself and to all those around me by developing my skills and my intellect. From my experience, I learned that we do not have a single minute to waste thinking that we cannot do this or that. we must act now. The first step to make your dreams to come true is to make a plan on how you intend to achieve it. Second, you must believe you can do it and make a big effort for it. Third, dare. Give all your heart for what you believe and have courage to fight for it until the end. Throughout this path, full of hard work and dedication, do never forget your friends, because they are those who will make it all worth it and will always turn your life happier. Basically, be insatiable and hopeful. Always look for achieving the maximum of your skills and try to become the best version of yourself in order to make the impossible possible. Thank you very much.